Happy Friday, everybody. I'm giving you a little unusual view this morning of the Academy. Sun is not quite up, but I'm here for an early morning training, and I thought you'd like to see how beautiful our sign looks here behind me at the Academy main building. Most of you don't get to see this if it's not dark outside, so it's lit up, it looks beautiful, and it's just a reminder of the blessing that God has given us at Bob Jones Academy. We're thankful for each one of you, and I hope you're having a great year so far. I look forward to talking with more of you. We had a great Donuts with Dr. A this last week, just some really good discussions. I look forward to more of those. We have another Donuts with Dr. A at the end of the month. There's a lot to talk about today, so jump right into it, and hope you're having a great Friday. Well, I want to just mention 3 or 4 things that are important. There's lots more than that in the Lions Roar, and so please check out those links if you're not in a habit of doing that. We try to consolidate all the good information for you as families from the different schools. You're obviously getting information from individual teachers depending on the level, and our elementary school is using Seesaw. So Lions Roar is really an opportunity to hit some very high-level central office kinds of topics, and so that's why each week I want to just highlight the things that are relevant to you and to our whole family, and just point out a couple of different things for you. The first one is our automatic re-enrollment, and that is change that we're going to be making this year. We're actually, best practice as we're going to seminars and studying what other schools do, we realize that we're actually very far behind in the calendar year as far as many schools go and what is best practice. So our automatic re-enrollment that we've been doing in the spring, we're actually moving up earlier into the year. And so you'll see that. I'll explain it more in future Lions Roars as well, but I wanted you to be aware of that we are trying to back that up because we're going to be taking new applications. We have people lined up already for our academy and for the open spots that we have, and it just helps for us to move that into the fall. And so a lot of schools do that. We haven't been doing that. And so we made that change. And so you need to be aware of that. The fee that is associated with that, the confirmation fee that we have asked each family, is $150 per student. That reserves your seat for next year. So that will be applied in October this year. So big news. You want to make sure you're aware of that, but we're going to give you a couple months because it's new. It's a change. We're trying to not just have it due right away, but December 5th is the deadline for that. And so if you know you're leaving and you're going somewhere else, let us know. There's an opt-out form in each of the offices. You just reach out and we'll get those to you. But our assumption is that you're coming back, that you're happy with the school, that we're listening to you, and there's feedback back and forth. And so our assumption is that when your child is in school, they're coming back next year. And just want to let you know that that commitment fee is used every year for capital improvements. And so we have different projects that we do throughout the year. We've improved each time. Every summer there's different things that we focus on, and we put that $150 per student into the school to benefit your child. And so that's a commitment we've made to take that. And so it's not just one more additional fee, but it helps us understand who's coming back and how we can plan for hiring for the next school year. So that's a key thing that is changing. That also kind of corresponds with a new thing that we've been dealing with this year, which is the ESTF, the Educational Scholarship Trust Fund. Many of our families have benefited from this amazing opportunity that we are now having in South Carolina to be able to have funds from our state taxes that will help pay for our children to go to private education. So it's a school choice initiative, super amazing. This next year, just so you know, the threshold has been raised from 300% of the federal poverty level to 500% of the poverty level. It's really moving towards universal school choice. So that's a wonderful thing, a blessing for our families, and it's helping many of our families afford and be able to do more with their own income because the state is helping to fund that private education. So praise the Lord for that. That deadline, there are several deadlines that you check that out here in the Lions Roar. That deadline has been moved up to reapply. So those who have ESTF this year and are using that this year, you have to reapply for next year. It's a minimal kind of application, but it is a deadline. So that's coming up. You'll see that date here on the screen. And so make sure that you are filling that out. If you didn't have the ESTF, there is a new application that you can apply for. If you're under that 500% of the federal poverty level, which is most people, you would be able to apply for the new spots that are opening up January 15th. But the reapplication for those who have been here using the ESTF already is in November. And so I know that's a lot of technical details, but it's important and we want you to know about it. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. We have a really great team that's working on that. There's also some links here to you can see this as far as tutorials, as far as how to apply, how to do other things. So there's a lot of good resources. Check that out. It's worth your time. It's $7,500 per child if you qualify. And so it's well worth the time to figure that out. And so we're trying to do that and help you know about that as well. You saw at the beginning of this Lions Roar some video from the Korean school that visited us. That was kind of a last minute thing that we had just found out about as they were coming through. And their founder, Billy Kim, is a graduate of BJA, and he is a very well-known evangelist in Korea, South Korea. And so what a great opportunity for our students to be able to hear the amazing, unique cultural performance from these Korean students who were talking about, singing about Jesus and the gospel. And it was just, I wish you could have been there. It was just heartwarming to see it. And so what a cool thing that we have. It is Hispanic Heritage Month this month, and we're trying to learn about that as well. So the Korean visit didn't line up exactly with the Heritage Month, but we want our students to be aware and value and appreciate the many different cultures that God has built into the world and into the diversity of his image bearers. And so what a beautiful thing to be able to do that. You'll see here, we had our elementary students for Pastor's Appreciation Day sing a song in Spanish and learn it and sing it for that. That was a wonderful thing here. I want you to hear a little clip of that right now. We have a very special thing that's going on in our Upper Hutto hallway, and that is a student collection of work that is a collaboration across our science, our writing, our art, our history classes that the students are putting together in celebration of the 250th anniversary of our Constitution. And so that's an exciting thing that's happening this summer as we celebrate 250 years of our nation. And so our students have been working hard and the teachers have been collaborating together in a super fun project that you got to come see and check it out. So there's a lot of really cool student work and all put together on the wall. And so please come out, parents. It's going to be hung up for a couple weeks now. And so I'd like for you to see that and be able to see your child's work. And we'd love to invite you to Upper Hutto here in the Quadrangle. Last thing I want to mention is that next Friday is senior night for our fall sports. And so that's going to be something new that we do out on the track. So I'd love for you to come and celebrate our seniors who are playing this fall sports that way. Also, we happen to have on that day, we have the 50th anniversary or alumni reunion for the class of 1975 from BJA. And so they're going to be on campus on that Friday. We're going to invite them out there to senior night. Hopefully they'll be able to come out there, but that's a really neat thing. Hopefully I can share some clips from that as well. But this is really neat. The BJA, this is our 99th year, and we're excited about next year celebrating 100 years at BJA and BJU in combination because we were founded in the same year. But what a great history we have. But we're excited what God is doing. Those are foundations that were laid, that we're building on, and God is there in the foundations of our school, but He's more importantly, He's with us, and we should be following Him in His direction as we make eternity matter more here at BJA. So thanks for being a part of the Bob Jones Academy family. We love you so much. Hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.